UnseriousXM.
All right, here we go. Episode 9.
Did
we're
you
back.
miss us? Oh my God, we were gone last week.
We took a week off. There was a lot
much
happening.
happened. Yeah, it was a lot happening.
Yeah.
Tell them about what happened with you.
What happened with me?
You just weren't feeling well. Jacoby was not in the
my
best
God, I was down bad.
physical space.
I was down bad. I literally thought I was gonna die. I was in the bed for 2 whole days trying to recover because I had like a really important casting to go to. At least I thought it was important at the moment, but it turned out not to be so important. But yeah, so nonetheless.
Now it ain't important
generally,
now.
I want it to be better because I hate being sick and I hate that we missed
a week.
because of that, amongst other things.
I definitely wasn't going to press you.
Yeah, I know.
Coming
I
over
kept
to
saying,
make me
like, if I
sick.
feel better by, like, noon, I'm going to come. You're like, just stay home and
I
rest.
would rather you stay home and not come over and get me sick as well.
Exactly. Right. No. But you also had other things to do, which is
so
a big part of this episode.
That part. Yeah, I was in L.A. because me and my friends, Juan, Erwin, and Josh, we had a collaborative show in L.A.
Yes.
It is so loud over here. I hate
It's okay.
motorcycles.
We're in the park. We're also in New York. So
my hate for
it's
motorcycles is just going to continue, like...
I, too, hate motorcycles.
You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking worst. I'm putting my phone right here so I don't forget. Anyway. So I was in L.A., and I did a show over there. It was on Monday. We're recording this on Wednesday. You guys will hear this tomorrow. That's the schedule of events.
We love a timeline.
Okay, but I was planning and doing all the running around, just gathering things and stuff last week. A lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially like planning a show in LA while you're in New York.
Yeah.
Like that is...
There's only so much you can do.
It's
from
a lot.
afar.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful weekend. The show was incredible. Like we really had a beautiful like crowd and the amount of support is so... Like, I can't even put it into words, so I'm really grateful.
I love that.
Shout out to anybody who may be listening who was also there. It was just such a great, like, weekend. My favorite weekend in L.A. so far. You know what's so funny? I still haven't touched, you have, but I still haven't touched a week in L.A. Like,
a week?
The amount of time that I've been there, I've never been there more than 4 days.
Yeah.
I definitely need to
you need to make that happen.
Yeah, I need to spend some time. But I was standing in downtown L.A. and... My goodness.
Fred definitely has some feelings about downtown LA.
I have a lot of feelings. If I were to put it into one word, I think I would just say heartbreaking. Like, not just
Imagine
LA.
watching the episode from your apartment in downtown LA. You're like, it's just heartbreaking to live there.
No offense, but also I don't care. It's just like...
Oh, my God.
I think it's heartbreaking because there's an unhoused population that is just so vast. First of all, in LA, period, but like downtown LA especially, it's just like it's very
like you were saying, it's just a very concentrated area.
It's a concentrated area, exactly.
People who
that
don't
are
have
just
homes.
struggling, right? Like you see it, like it's just so intense down there. I don't think I was ready for it. I literally texted our friend like, "This is a lot."
Yeah,
and I'm like, my heart aches for them, but yeah, man, I think. Overall, aside from that, it was just like, it was a really, really, really good LA trip. Like,
I love that. I'm glad you had a great time.
Yeah, what were you doing this week?
Besides recovering from being sick,
Would you have a cold?
I had a cold, yeah. It was like, it kind of just happened out of nowhere. I was like out the whole day and then by the time I got in the bed, I'm like, damn, I'm sick. Like, you know how you try to like avoid acknowledging the fact that you don't feel well and then you just give in like, no, this is not right. I felt terrible.
I rolling off your face like, I'm fine. I'm literally I'm gonna go and do everything I have to do today.
I woke up the next morning like, bruh, I feel terrible.
I know how it feels. That's why I was like, when you texted me,
because you was like, you had felt bad like the week before.
Yeah, literally like I was just sick, but I think mine was so like, I think I might have had like an allergy or a sinus infection.
Yeah.
Like,
also probably had a lot to do with the fact that the weather's changing.
That
like,
part. And it was very, like, somebody tweeted yesterday, like, damn, nigga, are we in fall or winter? Like,
no,
which
it
one
got
is
cold
it?
very quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
I got off that plane last night and said, shit.
Yeah, yesterday was really cold.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do? What we do every year.
Right, get a coat.
Deal with it. Right. I need to actually, like, coat shop.
I do, too. When I was getting dressed a few days ago, I'm like, I'm not the type of person that puts like winter coats away. Like I usually just put them in an area where I know they're not going to be in the way. But like I don't, like my sister drastically changes out her wardrobe like every season.
Women.
Yeah. She puts her coats in storage, like kind of.
I love that.
Yeah,
like a lot of people do those little like containers and they put all their women clothes away.
I don't do that. I kind of just like let them rock wherever they are. But then I'm like, I've seen these throughout the entire year, and now I don't want to wear them.
Right. So like I'm actually my style changed.
Every winter I want to go coat shopping again.
I don't think I've ever, not ever, but in a long time have I gone like coat shopping. Like I don't think I'm a coat person either.
I'm not a coat person.
I hate a coat. I hate a
coat.
I will layer. I'm a hoodie person. Like I'll put on like this hoodie that I have on right now is so thick.
Yeah.
And funny enough, I wore this hoodie at my last show in
Did.
February. Isn't that crazy?
I took your picture of that.
Yes, serendipity. But
that is funny.
Yeah, no, this hoodie is like very, very comfy and huge.
Yeah.
And like insulated.
Yeah.
So I'll put on something like this and then put on like a jacket.
Yeah, same.
But that's not healthy.
I hate a fucking bubble coat.
I hate a coat.
I hate it so much.
It's so New York. It's so New York.
It is.
It's so up north. But
it's so up north.
It's so it's so up north.
That is accurate. Up north.
Yeah. But I guess it's happening. We ain't got no choice. Every year I dread like I'm just always like House of Dragons.
Winters in New York
Winter's
are like,
coming.
They're not for the weak.
I just hope that every year I hope that it's not a winter that drags on. Like we have some winters where it's like, damn, we're in May and we still cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it gets a little intense.
I'm over that.
Right.
I want to smoke so bad.
Oh my God, he ain't been no lighter. He's going through withdrawals, y'all.
I'm not going through withdrawals. Start swinging. Forward at the mouth.
Right.
No.
Puts out half an episode.
But
what happened to that one podcast?
I thought it would be cool if we smoked before.
No, I mean, it's
okay.
chill. It's chill. You know what's so funny about us coming back to this park? When we were first doing, when we did our first couple of episodes, I think we tried to come to this park.
Yeah, we were going to do it on the steps.
We're going to do it on the steps, but we had filmed episode 1 on steps, so we were like, that feels too redundant.
Yeah.
And then, so we just like did it on my rooftop, which the camera quality on episode 2 was insane.
Oh my God.
But the weather was also crazy.
Yeah.
Thank God for growth. But
that was kind of, we couldn't control that.
Yeah.
We did our best.
It's going to be better. I think we tried to come back also to do another episode a couple of like, maybe a month or so ago. And it was loud as shit out here because people were getting their last little sip of summer. Like
it was crazy. Every corner we turned, it was
somebody
birthday party, retirement party.
Here. Yeah, exactly. Freak Nick over here. It's a birthday party.
Bro.
Fish fry. Yeah, everybody was outside. And
we
kind of
just gave up and gave up recording because we were supposed to record 2 episodes that day.
We did. We were trying to do it 2 a day.
We kind of just gave up and joined the fun. We came and sat in the park and had a great time.
Because I gotta tell y'all, like, this is not easy to do
outdoors,
but also it's not easy to, I guess, our schedules because we're always kind of like doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like once we get together, we try to like make the most of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
So we try to do 2 episodes sometimes, but we ain't honestly achieved
we did it
2
once.
Since the first.
We did it one time.
Since the first.
As many times as we tried, we've only been successful.
That's just how the universe wanted it for season 1.
Yeah, they want us to live a little in between episodes, which makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
I get it.
Because who would have thought that you would have this riveting bike story to tell.
Oh my God.
On the last episode. Like we wouldn't have, imagine we missed that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's important stuff.
Yeah.
There's
That's
just
true.
one man riding around that's just blasting music on his bike and he is such a mood, y'all.
Okay.
Like, that is exactly who I want to be for real. I want to be that right now.
Literally, because I know he smoked before he started riding that bike.
Oh my God, can I tell you about when I went to eat
you
yesterday before I got to the... Oh, for sure.
I should have asked him. It's okay. I'll ask the next person.
Let me tell you what I went to eat yesterday before I got on the plane. My homeboy Dixon.
Your stomach was hurting?
No, I was fine. It's this place called Fixin's in L.A. You're going to judge me. Oh, you're going to judge me
I think we went to...
We've never gone together, but maybe you went.
No, but is it... Okay.
It's in downtown.
Is it right next to the Grammy Museum?
Yes.
I was supposed to go there,
so you know
I know exactly what you're talking about. I never ate there, but I was supposed to go on it. I was supposed to go there.
Why are you redacting the word date, nigga? You ain't saying his name.
No.
Wait, his.
It wasn't a date.
Whoa,
it was just
Dark Shadows. Sorry, go ahead.
It was
gay.
Anyway, go.
Damn, this nigga don't know how he wants to open up on his own show.
Oh my God,
crazy.
Because
you
I did not
yourself in like live is really insane to watch. You like it was a glitch.
The way about the Mandela effect this episode, I never said nothing like that.
I never said that. You've done it before, so I wouldn't be surprised. No, so I went there, and it was, first of all, soul food. You know, that was like the perfect finish to the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, first of all, let me just preface this by saying this is just a catch-up episode because we miss y'all, and it's been 2 weeks now that we haven't put out an episode, and so we just want to catch up with each other because we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks.
We're just chit-chatting.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a minute. And we haven't seen y'all. We never see y'all.
I love to chit-chat, by the way. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
This is literally us. Our entire friendship is two.
I will chit-chat my friends
niggas in a Honda Civic saying, telling each other exactly. Exactly. And I told her, I said, ma'am, we're just Jaguar Wright 1 and 2. We can get back to her in a second. We're going to get back to her in a second. Actually, I'm glad I just brought that up. But no, okay, back to Fixins.
Mm-hmm.
They had blue Kool-Aid. That's my fault. Blue Kool-Aid.
Oh my God,
like, it was like alcoholic. I think it was vodka.
Alcoholic Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it was good as fuck though.
I'm
like,
sure
don't act like you ain't never had no sugary drink. It's basically the same shit that we have at Dallas
but to label
BBQs.
it for it to actually be Kool-Aid with alcohol in it.
And I haven't had Kool-Aid. I don't drink Kool-Aid like that no more, obviously, because we can't. We're like 30 something, and we'll have a fucking heart attack.
First of all, you have to be very dedicated to drinking Kool-Aid to still be drinking it.
Absolutely, because my heart will literally shut down right here. But I had it, and it was delicious. I only let myself drink one. I just had to try it because it's like I can't come here and see that and not get it.
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
And it was really good. I feel like I'm trying to remember. It was blue.
Blue.
And if it was blue Kool-Aid, I feel like it was vodka. Obviously, like some simple syrup. Probably not simple syrup because Kool-Aid's sweet enough.
Oh my God.
But it was really good, and I had smothered fried chicken. I haven't had anything smothered since I was at least in college. Because I would have
never expected that to have been the things that you ate in LA. That's interesting.
That was the finale meal. Like me about literally with my suitcase next to me about to head to the airport. I wanted to get red beans and rice so bad, but I was like, I'm gonna get on this plane.
And I'm
so glad I didn't get on that plane after eating red beans and rice.
Why?
Because guess who I saw on the plane?
Solange.
I saw Mama Tina. What's crazy? I got on the plane and so I'm getting on the plane and I see in first class. I'm not in first class. I'm like C-17.
Why are you happy that you did? You think you would have ruined their plane?
I just don't think that is the space that I would have wanted to be in, feeling like
going to say hi
and I got a window seat. Exactly, and I got a window seat. I'm stuck.
Ew.
But no, yeah. So I saw Solange. So I walked. I'm not trying to blow up her spot. I'm not gonna tell the airline or whatever. But I just got. They were in first class. I see this long black hair, and I'm like, oh. So I'm like, that look like Solange.
Casual.
Anyway, moving on. I like move on a bit, and I keep walking. And Mama Tina's just like sitting there in first class. She's just like, I don't know, like getting ready to just kind of like chill. And she smiles at me. I'm like, oh.
Period.
Yeah. So, and it's so special because this is my second time seeing them in person this weekend.
Yeah, because
this weekend was magical, bro. Like it was amazing.
You really had a run of events that you went to.
At this point,
start from the top. Where did you go first?
Okay, so
does it start?
I got to New. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, let's start from the week.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Okay, so I went to the Raven Lene concert at Webster Hall. This was on Tuesday of last week.
Okay.
Really, really good. Like, her set flows together so well. Like,
I can see
her
that.
music, right? Her music just kind of makes sense together as it
seamless.
should.
I love that.
Seamless. And the lighting was great. Her styling was great. Her hair, I love her commitment to the red. Like, but she's like more ginger now. Like, it's not hot red anymore. It's like ginger. She's gorgeous. She did a great job.
Yeah, she looked really good.
Thursday night, I go and see Steve Lynn Morris. Okay, I go and see Stevie Wonder.
OMG,
it was so
what a treat.
Man, let me tell you, I'm going to do my ass itch early this episode because this pissed me off so bad. So I'm sitting in like the center, but I'm like above the floor. I guess that would be known as like, the hundreds, right? And Madison Square Garden. And you know, the show like starts and everybody's like cool, and you know, Stevie kind of comes out, makes a speech, then he starts singing, and you know that Stevie doesn't have songs, he has classics.
Yeah.
Like his music is like woven into the identity of Black America, right? Well, just America, honestly.
Yeah.
And so people start standing up. And I'm one of those people because we're like jamming, like we're at a concert.
Oh my God, I hate. I already know where this is going.
What I'm gonna say. Let me let them go by.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm manifesting motorcycle. We manifest a motorcycle every single time we record.
I'm almost positive they're not supposed to be riding a motorcycle through the goddamn
park. But it's us, so we can do whatever we want, I guess. We start standing up. Man, on my back.
No.
And he goes,
no.
I literally turned around and I said, y'all gonna have to stand up. Y'all gonna have to make some noise. This is Stevie Wonder. That's what I said to him. Y'all gonna have to stand up. It's a concert. Because how dare you?
How dare you try to ruin my concert experience because you decided that this wasn't your song that you wanted to stand up for.
Or that you want to see everything so you won't stand up.
I feel like people like that should buy a certain ticket, and that is one in the very first row.
What I was
because
about to say.
How dare you?
Okay, and if you can't afford to buy the ticket on the ground, or if it's just sold out, you go to a concert with the expectation that people are going to stand up and have a good time. Somebody did that to me at the Clark Sisters concert, too. I wanted to turn around and curse, but, you know, literally all four of them were there. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm just going to have to stand up.
Oh, my God.
But, no, I hate that people feel that entitled to do stuff like that. That irks me so bad. But I'm so glad I didn't let it ruin my night because I was like,
also
this is Stevie Wonder. When am I going to see this man?
Standing, yeah.
Right. And I was like, oh, so you're going to tell him to also sit down? Because everybody's
going to be a chain reaction?
Yeah, like, and then they ended up standing up themselves. So I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Rightfully
enjoy
so.
the fucking show.
Exactly.
But anyway, off of them
I
niggas,
hate that.
I land in LA on Friday night, check into the hotel, just kind of go to bed. The next morning, I wake up, and my homeboy, he had already told me this a few days before. My homeboy Darius, who was supposed to go to Solange, was doing like a string of concerts at Walt Disney Concert Hall, El Dorado Ballroom, she calls it. She did it in New York last year. I went to one of those too, but I didn't plan on going. And so my homeboy, he wasn't able to make it because he wasn't feeling well. I'm telling you, some shit was going around. Yeah. And so he was like selling his ticket, and I saw it. I forgot about it, but then he put it on his story, like selling this ticket if anybody wants to go. So I texted him. I'm like, "Yo, did you sell it?" He was like, "The girl wants it, but she's taking too long." I'm like, "Okay, if she takes too long, still, I'll take it.
If she takes any longer,
as in like after this second, I'll take it." He was like, "We'll take it," because I'm on LA time. It's LA morning, so it's like he was like, "Okay, yeah, just take it," because I'm trying to go back to bed. Because he just was sick. Yeah. So I ended up going to her show, and Jay Davy, I don't know if you're hip to Jay Davy.
No, I don't think so.
They were a band, like a duo. They made music, and they kind of like disbanded in like 2017. But it's kind of like if you know, you know. It's a woman named, I think her name is Brooke, and then the guy, it's like Jay Davy. So it's like, I'll explain it later.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Not my coffee. Okay. And so this was their first performance together after about 7 years. After they disbanded, right?
Gotcha.
So it's like, it was a big deal. Thundercat comes out because he's made music with them before. Another artist named Liv, she did a set before them, incredible. And Bilal was going to be up next.
Is she white? She's black? Oh, okay.
LIV.D.
Got it. Okay.
Really, really good. I actually saw, the connection is crazy because I saw her, she opened for Raven Lene when we saw her at the park in 2022. So it's cool to see her in LA. She did a really good job. And then Bilal was going to perform next. And then, okay, so there's like I'm in the middle. I'm on the floor this time, okay? I can tell niggas to sit down. But it was really kind of like we were all kind of sitting and just kind of like enjoying. It was kind of like that kind of concert because it's Walt Disney Music Hall.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can kind of see over to the left, this is where Solange, Steve Lacy, Mama Tina, Melina, like all of them, they're over here to the left. We have an intermission. We come back. I see Mama Tina and Solange then walk back in, and then there's like a flashlight. And it's, I guess, like clearing a path or whatever. I see Julius. I said,
oh my God.
Are y'all seeing this? This woman walks in with a fur and a blonde updo. Like platinum blonde, because you know that's what she on right now. I literally was like, yo.
How clear could you, how close was she?
Oh, she was like, okay, let me think. Where that sign is, that's how close she was.
Really?
I was right here, like, front orchestra. That's where their section is, but it kind of does a thing where it goes up. Yeah. Where it kind of like, if you aren't in the right space, you can't see their faces. Yeah. But if you're like anywhere else, because it's like almost a 360 theater. And she walked in, I was like, yo, that's crazy. I wasn't going to take no pictures because I'm a big proponent of letting people live their lives. And obviously, she came in on purpose, like during part of a set so that people wouldn't make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
But it was just so crazy. I think I kind of freaked out of my head a bit because I'm like, wow, I never really thought I would share intimate space with Beyonce.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Because it's like, you think about it, like a year ago, we were all preparing and running around the world to see this woman in
Renaissance
a stadium.
Yeah.
And here this woman goes, like, just a real person, like
an audience member
with me.
Yeah, that's very
cool. So special. So then to see Solange and her mom on the plane after that was just like, I don't know what the universe is doing, but I will change my last name to Knowles if I need to.
It must mean something. It must mean something.
It was so special. So I'm really happy about this LA trip. I had a really, really good time. And to show art in a new space was so special. And I'm just grateful.
How do you feel coming back?
I am tired.
You have more work to do. I'm sure you are. Let's
talk about
you had a good run.
Yeah.
You really did have a good run.
It was a really good time, man. I think that I gave myself enough time to really just kind of like enjoy it. I'm glad that I didn't get on the plane first thing yesterday morning, and I got on the plane like in the evening.
Yeah.
It was
with some time in between.
It was perfect, but
I love that.
Yeah, I wish you could have came, friend.
I know. I'm sad I missed it.
You were missed.
I'm sad I missed it, but I felt all the vibes from the East Coast.
Yeah.
You guys definitely
you got to see the first show.
Yeah.
So that's the point of it, right? To kind of connect with my family across the country. Hopefully we'll take it to Atlanta next.
Take it to Atlanta.
And I think I might go to DC too. We'll see.
That was up.
We'll see. People are asking us to like tour it, and I'm like, child, send me some sponsors.
I am an advocate for a tour,
okay,
so go for it.
If there are sponsors, because that kind of thing is not cheap to do. It's not cheap.
I mean, work on it.
Yeah. But I'll put a picture or some video or whatever in post.
Oh yeah, because people haven't seen.
They haven't seen
work.
it. Yeah. So I'll put something in. I'll insert it in the video so you can see a little bit of the show. And that was my LA trip. I had a really, really good time.
I'm glad.
Really enjoyed myself.
It looked like it was fun.
I'm refreshed, but
I love hearing that it actually was.
You said what?
I say it looked like it was fun, and I love hearing that it actually was.
It was a good time. It was a good time. So what else has been new?
With you? Just another day, just another week.
Please.
Actually, nothing. Honestly, being sick really, I was in the house. I have been in the house. This is like, I've been out the house since I've been feeling better, but like, I felt like I should have been home. I had a sleepover with my cousins, which is always fun. Yeah.
I saw that.
I feel like I haven't seen them in a while. They were actually away on vacation, and then we had a sleepover when they came back.
I love that you and your cousins get together. When y'all get together, y'all remind me.
We kind of don't leave.
Y'all remind me of. Y'all thought we weren't gonna steal a bus.
Very much so. What kind of mischief can we get in tonight?
Like, very much that. Yeah.
We definitely went our separate. We had a sleepover. And then we had a sleepover with the kid, like all the kids too. Well, the two kids. My cousin. Both of them have kids.
That's
toddlers.
So special.
Yeah. So that was fun too. They just like yelled at each other the entire night.
The whole time.
Like that's exactly what we expected. So that stuff was fun.
I miss that. I feel like my family, getting very personal, my family has changed so much because people grow up and they have their own families.
Yeah, which is exactly why we try to do stuff like that.
And we've kind of lost a couple of the nucleuses of our family.
Yeah.
So the get together, it doesn't.
It takes a lot more.
Yeah, it takes a lot more, and
sure.
It's like people. Whereas we kind of always felt compelled or like this want to get together.
Yeah.
We were like kids and teenagers, so it's kind of like that was what was natural to us. But now that we've like been out in the world and people have started family and they have like kids and divorces and all that stuff, people change, and so the dynamics of a family change.
Yeah.
So I feel like me and my cousins, obviously I'm the one that left home. That's me and my ever buzzing phone. Me and my cousins, I'm obviously the one that left home. So I think there's also that, but
and then there's also the aspect of someone feeling like they would be bothering you, reaching out and being like, we should get together, knowing that everybody is living their own life and everybody's
kind
busy.
Of experience that guilt a little bit. I'm not going to hold you. When my family members reach out to me, a lot of it starts with, hey, I know you're so busy.
Yeah.
And it's not like that's not true.
Yeah, but
it's
then
not
you make time for things that you think are important.
I always make time for them, right? Like, my cousin had a wedding. I literally was like, if you need anything from me, like literally let me know, right?
Yeah.
I don't want people to feel like they can't touch me, especially my own family members.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting dynamic, but I love to see like you and how tight your family is.
Yeah.
It's also because y'all are like in the same place. Like that's so
which
special.
is very, very fortunate. Like
I love
it
that.
is.
And y'all all look alike. I think that is so funny. Your older brother and your younger brother.
Yeah, we
y'all
kind
all
of
like
all
have
do
the
look
same
alike.
like face. I think y'all have like similar features and stuff like that.
In my family, we actually have this thing called having a Friday. I feel like I told you this before.
Maybe.
So we call it having a Friday because it's like if we miss each other, like we also have a family group chat like most families do. And we'll like anybody can say like we need a Friday or let's have a Friday.
I love
And
that.
if you feel like you just want to be around your family, we call it having a Friday, and it could be any day of the week.
I'm about to cry. That is such a
It could be any
great...
day of the week, and we'll just gather in one place at one family member's house and like eat
I
and
love it.
play
And one thing
games
Kobe don't play about is his family.
Okay.
We won't see him if that means... But you know, that's how it should be.
Yeah,
and
it's
nobody
my
will
dog
ever
birthday. I
question
gotta
it.
go home.
Nobody will ever question it because absolutely. You
No.
got enough family to see it's always something happening. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
there is always something
I love
happening.
That. Cherish that.
But I
Look at me,
also feel
cherish
like the
that.
older we get, the more I feel inclined to like be like, okay, I'm just gonna skip this like social event to like hang out with my family. Because
I get that.
Your family's
But
certainly
you've
not gonna
done
be around forever.
Right. And I feel like you've lived in New York where you're from here, but it's like also you've been in the scene enough to have seen
like
it and done it all.
Yeah,
you know
I don't feel like
saying?
I'm missing much if I don't come. So
And me and just my 8 years of being here, I'm still like,
I'm good.
I don't need to be in people's
Y'all
face.
have fun.
I don't care, baby. Yeah, I'm very much like that.
Y'all have fun.
I want to I
get
want to talk
that.
about something that I was dealing with yesterday, which is so annoying because it's almost a callback to an earlier episode we did where I was talking about how I hate taking photos.
Oh boy,
Tell
here we
me
go.
why immediately after like having this beautiful event and like feeling like, you know, like when you're supposed to be on cloud nine because you did it, like everything went well, right? And better than you might have even imagined. Focus. And better than you might have even imagined. I literally started getting in my head real bad about like some pictures that we're taking. I feel like when it comes to still imagery, I have such a complex. And I know it. I'm going to have to get in therapy about it for real because I'm starting to notice it becoming like a thing for real. Like I will avoid cameras at all costs. And even in the moment when I'm taking pictures, I feel like, oh, this is going to come out so cute. And when it doesn't, I want to literally burst
Well, you
a hole
do
in
know
the
that
wall.
that happens to everybody.
Sure, right? I know it's not a unique experience, but it doesn't make it
I
any
mean like
less annoying,
the
right?
idea of like taking a picture and hoping it comes out well and then it just looking different
I feel
than you
like
thought it would in your head.
right? But I feel like for me, it happens so often that it's like, damn, okay, either I need to learn how to pose better or I'm just ugly. I don't know.
No.
Yikes. You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't
it
feel
also
that I'm
comes
ugly. I
with
just feel
like being
it's like
comfortable, like knowing that your picture is being taken. Like
Yeah,
I
don't
used to
think
be the
that's-
same way,
that's
and then
not
I
it
just
for me.
realized that the more uncomfortable I am, the more it's going to show in the photo.
Yeah.
So I have to like get over it.
And I
Because
be thinking
otherwise
that
everything will just look like there's a gun,
like you're
like an
manifesting
invisible
the
person with a
energy.
gun to your back.
No, literally. And I be
That's what it
thinking, oh,
looks
this
like.
is going to eat. I don't know. I felt like I got such a complex about it, and I was just, like, annoyed. There were, like, some stories.
Yeah.
I'm going to be transparent. There's some stories I didn't want to repost to my story because I'm like, I hate how I'm looking at. And I'm supposed to be celebrating.
No, I get that.
I'm supposed to be excited about what's happening, and I'm over here being in my head about pictures.
That's
like,
okay.
That's one thing I go through that I'm, like, literally trying to, like, fix. Maybe not fix, but just, like,
you don't want to have to think
heal.
about that.
I want to heal that spot in me because it's just it's overpowering at this point. Like, why are we still like, you know what I'm saying? Like having a complex about this. It shouldn't matter if you had a good time. But I'm so like focused. And honestly, I don't even think that it's so much about other people and what other people will think.
It's about how you feel about yourself.
How I feel about myself, right?
Yeah, I get that.
So I'm just like, and then you ever see like you put on an outfit and you're like,
this looks a
it
mess.
don't photograph well from like all angles or something like that. Like
we
the fit
did
I had
talk
on-
about this.
Right, yeah, like I go through it all the time. The fit I had on, it was so cute. It was like this little like
with the sweater. That
yeah,
was
it was
cute.
A sweater,
that was
but then I
cute.
put on like a white tee under it, like very casual, kind of I don't know how to describe it.
Very shop owner in Soho.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I got it in Soho. That's funny enough.
Yeah.
But I had on these boots, and it was just it was a vibe. Some leather pants. Love those pants though.
Yeah.
Those ate. But yeah, no, it's just like, I don't know. The magic just isn't captured outside of the mirror sometimes. And I'm like, bro, this is
I completely understand that.
annoying. But yeah, I'm working on that.
starts to take the mirror with you out the house.
Right. Actually, I'm about to be like Mariah Carey and bring my own fucking lighting team with me.
Oh
because
my God.
I see. That's why I be like, I love to get captured on film because maybe.
Same.
I don't know. It just feels like film. There's something so absolute about film. It is what it is.
It is
you
what
just
it
kind of
is.
have to accept it.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can go in. I mean, you can, I guess,
You
if you
can,
really work
but-
hard, but working to alter a film photo,
Yeah.
it's not going to hit the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
And I hate that I was on the plane, like, stewing. I think being on a plane gave me too much time.
It gives you too much time,
right?
for sure.
Yeah, so I don't
'Cause the
know.
way I've
That
cried
is
on a plane before.
something that I'm actively. Okay, are we next to JFK over here? Shit.
I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, no, it's something I'm actively working on. But moving on.
Yeah, it's okay. You'll grow out of it.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Also, not black people. I don't know.
I was about to say, where are we going with this?
Also, stop doing that thing to your mouth. Not you specifically. This is for anybody in the. Stop doing that thing, like holding your cheek. We can see that damn dimple. I just want to say that. Stop doing that thing.
Oh my God.
Where you're
when
like,
people bite their cheeks inside.
like, relax. You're gonna fucking have gingivitis. Biting the inside of your mouth like that.
I
to
can
make sure we
always
see
tell
that
when someone's
dimple.
doing that.
Literally, like,
because it's one thing to like tighten
relax.
your face,
Right?
but it's another thing to actually bite the inside of your cheek so that
Like, you're in
so
pain.
it can create
Try
this
to,
effect.
and don't let it be a video. You mean that?
Oh
Like,
my
I can literally
God.
see
You
you
can't
losing
breathe.
breath. I can literally see you losing your breath.
Oh my God.
Okay,
We
chest
know that
tight.
you cut this video at the end because you actually hit the counter in the bathroom because you passed out. Don't do that.
Hit the
Don't do
counter.
that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I notice when people do that too.
I hate it so bad.
I can always
y'all.
tell when it's like natural or
Yeah.
when it's like very forced. Don't do that. Don't bite the inside of your
Stop
cheeks for a
biting the
photo.
inside of your cheek to get that. If you got a dimple, we gonna see it, baby.
Yeah.
And it's even cuter when it's slight. Because you know how some people got
Yeah.
that little like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
dimple on the side of them, on the side of their mouth or whatever. It's so cute. It's on the side of their mouth, on their cheek.
It's so funny. Oh my God. I kind of hate it.
I'm just gonna start spewing out random thoughts that I've had this week. I'm this person currently. Black people do not like dealing with automated systems.
Oh my God.
I hate it. And it's
I
just so
literally hate
lazy
it.
on the company's behalf. I get it.
I would
because,
rather speak to someone whose 1st language is not English than
bitch, I'm pressing 0 all through the call.
Representative.
I'm pressing 0
Because
all throughout the
no.
call. I hate dealing with
The
an
way I would
automated
act like it's
system.
a life and death emergency.
Right, but
instead
you
of
know what's
talking-
funny? Sometimes it do be something that can get solved through that.
Yeah,
But
but
I
no,
feel
it's
we-
just so
we have
I'm
a habit.
impatient. Like,
yeah, that's what it is.
you're not talking fast enough for me to be okay with using the system.
We all
like,
have a
speed it up.
habit, especially our people. We have a habit of feeling like our situation is so unique.
Ma'am, you're the
You
18th
can't help
caller
me.
today.
You can't
With
help
the
me.
same problem.
I'm trying to find out my bank balance. I'm literally telling it to you.
If you shut the hell up, you can hear your bank balance.
Okay, at
It's
some
0.
point the little thing literally hangs up
I
on
said
you.
0 already.
0. Right? It's not gonna put any more money in your account if you speak to the representative.
Okay,
I promise. I
exactly.
promise.
No, you cannot borrow no money from the representative. Just hang up.
That is literally so fucking funny, Kobe. I'm about to scream because I literally think about my dad, bro. My dad used to be the worst, like
Yo.
hollering at
Yeah.
the phone. But no,
Hollering
he
is
would
a-
holler at the representatives. This was like when I was a kid, so automated systems were not normalized yet. Yes, we're
He
that
was
old.
talking to the representative.
Okay, that
Hollering.
was the representative. The person. This is back in the day when the person would answer the phone.
Yes.
And
How can
you
I
know,
help you?
Yes, we're that old.
Oh my God.
But-
That's funny.
No, yeah. Okay, so let's get back to Jaguar Wright
Oh God.
because I'm very
Did
confused.
I tell you? My mom was like, she was just randomly talking about how she can't stand that Jaguar lady, and I had no idea who she was talking about. I'm like, Victoria Monet. She's like, what? I'm like, who are you talking about? She's
That's
like,
how-
Jaguar Wright.
That's
I'm like,
how unseriously she
oh.
should be taken. Her voice should not be elevated. She is so
I
confusing,
was
but it's so entertaining. I'm fearful for her now because I feel like Jaguar Wright's whatever the fuck she be doing was okay in that pocket of the internet.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's reaching too many platforms.
Once you jump
why
on
are
the
you on
Piers
the news?
Morgan show and you're on CNN
Talking crazy?
talking crazy, and you got your black men are dope earrings on, then it's a fucking problem. I
like
fear,
what?
I fear
Did
for
you
her
see
if
the
she doesn't
video
stop.
of her in what's his name from Disney Channel? Talk about she wrote The Matrix.
We got to get crack off
And the
these streets,
Terminator.
baby. We
Crack
got to
is
get
100%
she said,
back.
The way he honors me, you did not do the things that he said you did. Stop it. She is annoying as shit, bro.
The fact that she is not in a straitjacket and instead she's in front of a camera.
Because I feel like, unfortunately, exploiting mental illness,
it's always going to be entertaining to people.
It's entertaining, right? And that is
so
very
sad.
unfortunate. And I hate that I guess, participate by even
because why would you not
it?
Correct him when he said that you wrote The Matrix and The Terminator? That's what I said.
The way he honors me.
All the clip I needed to see.
The other way, I did not watch that whole thing. I was like, I feel like that kind of rot is not good for me. I feel like I'm gonna go down the dark hole
after brainstorm, just getting fried.
This podcast is gonna turn into a very different podcast. If
right.
It would be crazy. But no, yeah, I saw another clip of her where she was wearing a shirt with like her on it, and she was like sitting as if she wanted somebody to ask her a question to bring something up. There's like
sitting like this.
Is that Halle Bailey?
It's funny you say that.
It's funny you say that.
This is. I was like, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
No, we good.
It's fine. She was like, it's funny you say that. This is me.
This is 23-year-old.
This is what they do to us. They create clones. I'm like, bitch, no, it's just
somebody said, that looks like Chloe Bailey. And that got me to thinking, oh God.
And it
now we're in
does,
trouble.
And that's why I was upset that I had to give her one, because it literally looked like Chloe.
It did.
But you know what's funny? She went from Halle to Chloe.
She did.
I'm like, girl, you tried
Which
to
one
skew
is
this.
it?
She was
Which lie are you telling?
Right. She was trying to get us on her track.
Yeah.
And I definitely was following, because I was like, child, I do look like her.
That was nuts.
That was very crazy. I hate that. Like, mental.
I hate
like
that they keep giving her a platform.
I was just about to say, yeah, mental illness being like exploited it feels wrong.
And what song does she like? How
funny enough, the other week I had posted on my photos already. I took film photos.
Damn, that was fast.
It wasn't fast. It was a day.
You were just talking about it.
Oh, right.
Oh my God, all this dirt is blowing in his face, and he's
I'm
just
gonna
sitting
open it
there.
later. I took film photos at the event, and I was waiting for him to come in. So more on that later.
Bam.
But she sang that song at the beginning of The Best Man. It's what you want.
No way.
Yeah, that's her.
No way.
Her in The Roots. And she did a live version of Song Cry with Jay-Z.
On his MTV Unplugged? Oh. So she did one feature, two features, and she know everything about everybody in the industry?
I'm like, how do you know so much about everything that's happened, but you aren't also guilty, but you ain't a part of it?
And you're also not in the industry anymore.
I feel like there's a hurt that's like
that's what it is.
It's a little seed that grew into a tree inside of her heart
that she climbed up, and now she proclaiming all these.
She climbed up. It's like James and the Giant Peach, bitch.
Now she's yelling from the top of that tree all these false accusations.
And I just feel like it's gonna get so dangerous, bro. Like,
yeah,
I hate that for her. But yeah, stop putting Jaguar Wright on y'all's platforms. And if you do, then I can't trust your platform. I just feel like you're just rage baiting or like looking for attention.
Can we just pause for a second, because I fucking hate when people do this.
What, like when you see somebody is like, no, we're not gonna pause. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna wake this shit up.
Yeah, but why do you just like?
Why are you speaking quietly into the mic? Let them hear this.
Because everybody doesn't like. What if he was terribly afraid of dogs? She just let her long ass leash go and trying to be cute. This is not no damn movie. What if he decided to stop that damn dog?
This is what's got on his nerves this week.
This is what got on my nerves this week. Everybody don't like dogs.
Everybody does not like dogs.
But I know that everybody doesn't like dogs.
And so you know it's only a certain demographic that does not understand personal space overall.
Facts.
What should I say? Clock that T.
Clock that T.
But yeah, no, I also, one of my homegirls.
Exactly, get her.
Look, it's just... Period. The black security guard. One thing I love about it, she sees us over here literally taping a whole episode of a show, but she made sure to tell that one lady, get that fucking dog out of here. Get my children out of here. Don't you knock out my damn coffee again.
Oh my God. Please be quiet.
Get my children out of here. Yeah,
because what are you doing?
But you know, another thing about, this is one thing I hate about having a little small, little cute little dog.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who will literally
walk up and try to pet your dog. Yeah,
fuck a pet. They will literally try to pick her up.
What?
Like,
no,
I don't know. It's like
you need a taser.
I'm telling you, boundaries don't exist in them because they never had to.
Clock that T that need to be clocked.
Clock that T. Yeah, no. What else?
Don't touch my fucking dog.
Don't touch my
How
fucking...
dare you?
Get my children out of
This
here.
is my damn child.
That's pretty insane. I saw... I talked about this. Did I talk about this last time?
What?
I talked about The Substance the last time.
You did. I still haven't seen it.
I want you to go see it.
I'll probably
saw
see it
another
tonight,
movie,
actually.
though.
I ain't doing
saw My Old Ass.
Oh, you told me you loved it.
Oh,
you said
my
it was a tearjerker,
gosh.
unexpectedly.
I thought this is with Aubrey Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this
Oh my
was
God,
gonna
get the
be-
baby.
I thought, oh my God. I thought it was gonna be like a comedic, like little feel good movie, and it was feel good,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like
A little
because
heavy.
it's literally because it's literally about imagine this version of you
Mm-hmm.
meeting teenage you.
Oh, is that what it's about? Oh.
Like the
Oh
girl
my
is on
God.
a shroom trip.
The
and
way I would have
then,
told me
like,
not to be gay.
Don't
It ain't
do
it
it.
ain't worth it.
Don't do
It
it.
ain't
If you
worth
meet a
it.
man named. But you know that's really
Run.
what she tells her though.
Really?
Stay away from this guy named such and such. But the reason
Oh.
why, go see it. Go see it.
Yeah,
Because when I tell
yeah, I'll
you,
see it.
I was in there about to explode. You ever feel like
I'm
you about
due
to
for a
cry so
I'm
bad?
due for a cry, yeah.
I love a cry. I
Yeah.
love a cry. Like Oprah.
I love a movie theater cry.
I love a
I
cry.
really do love a theater cry, especially if I'm by myself.
What movies can you think of that you've like cried?
What movie did I cry on? The last
trying to
movie
think.
I
Let me think,
saw in
actually.
the theater that made
Not
me
even
cry.
in the theater, but just like in
Oh,
general.
in
But
general?
if you want to say in the theater, yeah, sure.
What
But
was the
just
last
in
movie that made me
general.
cry? A Star Is Born?
That
Oh my
ending.
God.
Oh my
I
goodness.
was literally like, what the actual fuck is happening?
no, that hurt.
That was so sad.
When she closed,
oh my God.
when they pan out and then you see that garage,
Yo, that was it.
I
That was it for
threw
me.
up. Damn, I gotta think of one because when I tell you, oh my God, Mamma Mia 2.
I never saw Mamma Mia.
Have you never seen the first one either? Meryl Streep plays the mom, and they're like on an island and blah blah blah. The second one, Meryl Streep character, because Meryl Streep famously doesn't do sequels, but she did that one.
Oh, really?
But she didn't. Her character was dead. The mom died sometime between the 10 years between the first and the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of it, it's not a spoiler because this shit came out in 2018, girl.
Yeah,
It's
not a
like,
spoiler. Just
somewhere at the end of it, the daughter is baptizing her child, and oh my God, I'm about to cry.
You about to cry now?
Okay, so it's because of the camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
So how they did the movie was that they had it was like a prequel where they had someone playing young Meryl Streep's character.
Okay.
And then they went back and forth between Meryl's story, and the daughter of Meryl, like in present
Who is
day.
still living? Yeah. Okay.
So at the christening, they pan down into the water. The young Meryl pans down into the water and looks up, and it's older Meryl, the one who's passed on. So like her spirit, as if she's actually in the church. The daughter is walking toward Meryl,
holding the baby.
And they're singing this song because it's
OMG.
all ABBA songs.
Yeah.
So they're
ABBA.
singing the song "My Love, My Life," and I'm gonna have to show you the scene when we get back to the house. It's so good.
I need to watch the movie.
But the way that it ends, like they can't she's walking toward each other. She's the only one that can see her mom.
Oh.
So like she gives the baby to someone else, and she has one last moment like with her mom. I guess not really, but like
Yeah.
in here. At some point, Meryl turns her around as if to say, "You'll be okay." Walks backward out of the church while people are like starting to come up and embrace the baby and the daughter.
And she's focused
And
on her
she's
mom.
Focused on her mom.
OMG.
And Meryl hits her last note, closes the church doors, and that's the end
That's
of
the
like.
end? Oh,
When I tell you,
that sounds like a beautiful scene.
That was
Oh
me in
my
the theater.
God.
I was like, oh.
I need to see
Because
that.
it's like Meryl, you don't think you're gonna see her.
Yeah.
Cher's in the movie, like you know what I'm saying. They done brought a whole new character in. The Cher is supposed to play, I think, Meryl's mom or something like that.
Oh,
like,
I see.
It's so beautiful. But I
need to see that.
I
Yeah.
love a movie where I can fucking just cry.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That means a job well done to everybody. The
Job
actors,
well
directors,
done.
yeah, everybody
Even the
did a great job.
cinematography has to sell it for me.
Yeah. That's
I'm
a
trying to think
a
of-
big point.
What's another one? I cry every time I watch Set It Off, but we talk about Set It Off enough.
Oh my God.
We talk about Set It Off enough.
Yeah.
It's only Jada who does it to me. Actually, no, it's Queen Latifah. It's
Queen
her
Latifah dying,
face when
and then
she's getting
Jada
shot
when
up.
she's like reminiscing, they're showing like
She's
the
in the bus,
flashbacks and stuff.
It's not funny.
Y'all really shot
She's
my
in the bus,
bitch in
like-
front of me?
Right.
Like,
Oh my
damn.
gosh, bro.
R.I.P.
Speaking of, there was this show, I guess this can be my reminiscence for the week. There was this show called Rock, R-O-C. The woman who was the lady cop, the black lady cop that had the mole and Set It Off, she used to be the wife.
Nasty mushroom cut.
Oh, my God. It wasn't that bad. It was like, it was short.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that her character in Rock, it was like a show in the 90s, and it was just like about a woman and her husband's brother who lived with them, and it was just, it's such a, if you know show. Remember how I told you about Amen and that theme song that you don't know? Like,
is this because of a popular a good theme song, or just because?
No, it's just because she was also in that. She was the lady cop and Set It Off. So it made me think of that. So a quick little reminiscence for the week.
I love that.
But
we love a good show.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. Anything else you want to cover?
I just want to say that I'm very proud of you for doing your show.
Oh, thanks.
For putting in the work. And
thank you.
I think it's very inspiring that you have done so many things that you set out to do. Oh, giving you your flowers.
Thank you so much.
And even from afar, like, it's very hard to do stuff like that when you're not in the area, the space. But yeah, a job well done. So shout out to you.
Thanks, Kobe.
Of course. My God.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy. This is my second show this year, so I don't know if I'm like in my experiential era where I'm
you
like.
You might be. Keep the momentum going.
And you know what was so beautiful? Like I said earlier, how people wanted us to take the show on the road, but it was so beautiful that I invited my friends. I like curated the show, and I invited my friends to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And people seeing the show, they were like taken back to different places because the whole theme of the show was like home and what that means to all of us. And Juan was showing imagery of his family.
Yeah, so cool.
It was just so what's so beautiful. We lost Juan's mom last year, and she was just such a beautiful spirit, and so Juan honored her by putting her in the show.
Yeah.
And I said wherever we pick, like when because it was like in a courtyard, wherever we find like a center of this space, I want her to be like there.
Yeah, in the center.
And so he put her by a tree. And Walita was on the other side of the tree, her image. And I was like, and there was like a beautiful light shining down above her image. There was a light shining down above their images. I know, right? But it was so beautiful that it was by a tree because it's like the tree of life. And like, it was just so beautifully done. And I think that there was just like such a vulnerability that was displayed between all of us that was just so special. So I think this is like me tapping into some new potential. I feel like I'm doing some very like community-based sharing.
That's what I was asking you, like, how do you feel coming back? Like, do you feel like you want to do something similar?
I would love to. I think it's great that we have so much imagery every time we do these things because it's like it'll help us showcase the actual, you know what I'm saying, the space and what we actually got to do. So yeah, I'm excited about whatever's next. I'm thankful to whoever showed up. I can't wait to do something else. I don't know. I think this is because I was showing some brand new work this time. So whereas my last show was more so like a kind of reflective of stuff I had already done.
Yeah.
This one was like brand new. So yeah, I'm just elated.
You should be. Niggas.
I'm just elated that it happened, and I'm elated that we did it, and I'm just so excited. And thank you for that. That means a lot.
Yeah, of course.
It's cool to be doing this and to like kind of, I feel like every week that we do this, I'm kind of almost conquering a fear of like, or not a fear, but a complex.
Hearing ourselves talk.
Hearing myself talk and being on camera.
Yeah.
Like consistently is crazy. So yeah, no, I'm thankful for y'all who listen. Thankful to be doing this show with you, friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean that's all I got.
Me too. This was fun.
Cute. Well, until next time, it's getting colder now because you see we lost the sunlight.
Yeah.
So great catching up with y'all. Until next time.
Until next time.
Yay.